So, ito yung biggest problem with being an engineer homeowner. Yung mga renovation sa bahay, hindi natatapos. Actually, yung asawa ko nagre-reklamo na kailan ba talaga matatapos daw yung bahay namin. And my answer to her is, it's going to be a never-ending journey. If you want the house to always be at its best. Well, that's my excuse. Kasi makate yung kamay ko and I always want to tweak and do something around the house. So in this video, we are going to be talking about all the renovations we've done to the Skypod, especially after Typhoon Odette. We've added rooms, we've added solar, we've changed the interiors a little bit, and meron pa kaming in-order ng mga items right outside that is pretty cool, and I'm very happy about it. And that's today. So we start off our tour with this area right here. This is a brand new structure na ginawa namin. And if you've been following this channel, this used to be an empty space lang. Yung mga aircon units lang ang nandito dati, but we raised it up para magbigay ng space for all these rooms right here. And the first room we have is a laundry area. Siyempre, may laundry area na kami dati-dati pa. But this was done at the request of Yaya Marlin kasi mainit daw yung dating space namin. And for this, we wanted to give her an area na super lamig. Kasi these equipments right here, washing machine, dryer, they produce heat and kailangan ng magandang airflow. So, what we've done here is we actually place jalousie windows over on this side. That is so that we can maximize the airflow. If you're looking to maximize the airflow of your space, jalousie is the best because when you open it, open 100% yung area ng windows. Example lang, if this was a sliding window and may panel ka dito and may panel ka dyan, and you slide one panel over the other, you're still only using about half that open area. So again, maximizing airflow, jalousie is the best. So when we were designing this area right here, our thing was to ask our kasambahays kung ano yung mga wish list nila. So si Yaya Marlin requested for a separate laundry area, and since dumadami na kami dito sa bahay, meron na rin kaming bagong family driver, si Kuya John. And this is the space that we have given him. Ito yung request niya na separate daw siya sa mga girls. So ito yung bedroom niya, hindi lang tayo papasok because he has all his personal belongings there, but his request was a separate space with his own CR. So, ito yung naibigay namin sa kanya. So, the original paint of the Skypod was a skim coat finish because we love the look of parang real concrete. But as expected, ang bilis niyang madumihan and ang hirap linisin because it is a very matte finish. So, we wanted this color pero in a satin finish. So, this is where I give special thanks to Island Paints for helping us out always. They brought in their technical team, they sampled all the colors para makuha lang namin itong finish na to. But this paint right here is very special in the sense that it is made for home renovations. Let me explain. Now, this video is sponsored by Island Paints, pero meron akong mga konting suggestion for those of you looking to renovate or looking to do a repainting job. So, diba typically, we start off with their skim coat. And in this case, we use Island's Super Kinis Skim Coat. We've had good experiences with this. Ginagamit namin sa aming mga construction sites mismo. And this is a good quality skim coat. Second, kadalasan natin gagamitin is the Island Prima. Ito yung standard nila. It's good quality and maganda yung adhesion. But when we were talking to the technical team of Island Paints, they actually suggested that we use Island Life paint. This is an odorless antimicrobial paint. So this is perfect for projects like this na home renovation kasi walang amoy. And it's low VOC, meaning walang masyadong volatile organic compounds that can be harmful for us, especially because we are living in the house while this area is being painted. And the Island Life paint is not only perfect for home renovation projects, because it is antimicrobial, this is also a good paint for mga hospitals or yung mga bedrooms ng mga anak natin, yung mga nurseries. This is perfect for that. So if you're interested in any of the products right here and for more information, I'll put a link down below. We actually had to do an entire repainting of our ceilings kasi dito sa service area hindi namin ni-repaint. makikita natin yung water damage from Typhoon Odette. So, in this new structure that we have built, gumamit na lang kami ng PVC para hindi masyadong mahal. PVC ceiling eaves, hindi masyadong mahal, and low maintenance. But syempre, not as nice as the wood ones. So, ang dami talaga naming ni-renovate dito sa bahay, guys. From our new service areas, meron din kaming in-add na solar setup na medyo substantial. Sabihin na lang natin na ganyan. I actually posted a video about this, so I'll put a link down below to the entire solar setup video. But just to give you an idea, these are our batteries and these are our solar inverters, and this would power the house and generate backup energy for the house almost 24/7. So from the outside of our homes, merong mga subtle differences din. Nung Typhoon Odette, all these wood that you see, yung pintuan namin and yung mga ceiling namin, were all damaged with water. So actually, we had to repaint every single piece of wood right there. So malaking bagay, malaking gastos. But what we're trying to do now is add a little bit more greenery to the homes. So meron tayong greens nakikita on top. And we're also adding vines. So in the future, meron ng vines na mag-hang from that part to going down here. So very much Bali vibes, very organic, very green na yung theme namin. So as usual, invaded yung bahay namin with Scotty's toys. But dito, we've done a lot of improvement. Meron tayong acid-washed marble from Euro-Asia granite. If you've seen our previous video, nakikita niyo na to. But we also DIY'd these bamboo slats right here. So ang ginawa lang namin, we just used construction adhesive. Dinikatan namin ng mga bamboo slats. This is from Modern Bamboo. And itong area na to, DIY din namin. Nilagyan din namin ng bamboo slats. Still from Modern Bamboo. Because sa loob nito was our air conditioning unit, yung aircon tower natin. I felt like parang hindi tapos yung area na to. So I covered it up para hindi kita yung aircon sa likod. And I feel like we did a good job with this one. Max. Self-praise. So if you remember our renovation a few months back, nilagyan namin ng bato yung whole area ng hallway namin. This is new lift from Euro-Asia granite. But what I wanted to share to you is our new tree. So, nagiging kalachuchi na siya, guys. Hindi na siya cactus. The cactus was barely surviving from the Typhoon Odette, so we had to change her out. And I feel like itong kalachuchi is surviving very, very well in this area. And parang mas buhay yung kalachuchi versus the cactus before. So, ito yung improvements namin right here. So guys, later I'll show you the most exciting part. Sobrang ganda niyan, our new outdoor area. But for now, ito is something else that I'm fairly proud of. Now, these used to be planters na yung kulay ay ganito. Medyo bluish siya na paint. So what we decided to do is wrap it in steel to match the fence behind it. So this type of steel is actually called a weathering steel or a corten steel. So it's meant to rust and patina over time. It's made for this type of use case talaga. So in the future, what I'm planning to do is yung soil dito, ang dami kong mga konting obsessions. No? Yung soil would be up to here and yung plants aangat namin lahat so that it will cover everything else. So from a wider perspective, super matching na to. This will fade pa more and it will match the steel at the back. So yeah. This is the highlight of our tour right here. And ito yung pinaka-favorite improvement ko na ginawa namin at least this year. And this is our pergola. This is actually a ready-made pergola. At first, I was debating, ako ba ang magko-construct or bibili na lang ba ako ng ganito? Then I discovered this website from my friend who sells pergolas here in the Philippines. And I'll show you around. This is pretty awesome. Come here. So when this was delivered, kami lang nag-assemble nito. And this was assembled in about 2 hours lang. Kompleto na with this aluminum column and all the louvers that you see right here. And ang maganda pa dito is that this can actually close. And when it closes, meron na to siyang mga built-in gutters. I was actually very amazed by how this was engineered and how they thought about the entire system. So, meron siyang gutters right here. The water flows to this area and that area over there. And it just shoots inside the column and comes out to this hole right here. Dito siya lalabas. So if it's drizzling and nandito ka, you don't actually get wet because this can be closed. Now, closing this, you have a few options. Merong manual and merong motorized. We chose to get the motorized version. This is how it works. Meron siyang outdoor box right here, and you can actually just control this up and down, and you can close it. So now we've closed it, and makikita natin na meron tong mga strips. Those strips are LED strips to light up your night. Ang dami nitong options, guys. I've seen some examples na may mga screen tong bababa dito or may mga glass sliding doors, but we chose to get the basic one. Isang magandang touch pa na ginawa nila is meron tong areas that you can bolt into the ground just in case may another typhoon. I'm planning to just bolt this to the ground para this will be safe and sound. So again, we're very, very happy with this pergola, and I'll put a link down below to where we got it. Just say my name, say Slater sent you here, and he'll give you, sabi niya, an extra discount for that. And ang maganda pa if you buy from him is that you'll be given a 10-year warranty for everything that involves the pergola. So worry-free na siya, especially when it comes to the motors and the lights. And I'll put a link down below for you to check it out. So right now, ito yung one of my personal favorite areas. We have these palisade chairs from Hey Design over here. We bought the set, and this is perfect for any outdoor space you can have. Parties outside, we can have a dining table here and then mag-chill tayo. Pero the biggest advantage that we have gotten from this pergola right here is that it shades our master bedroom from the heat of the sun. So now, wala na talaga kaming problema when it comes to how hot our master bedroom can get. So, ganito lang talaga. Meron talagang improvements at improvements any home project. So this quick little tour, parang I'm showcasing na there is no perfect house talaga. I feel like a house has to be kind of like a journey. As you grow, as your family grows, nag-grow din yung bahay dapat with us. So that's the purpose of all these renovations. And syempre, hindi natin ma-figure out lahat ng mga kailangan gawin sa bahay just by looking at the first blueprints or when our home gets built in the first place. So that's it for our tour, guys. Pero, nakita nyo, nabasag yung glass panel namin. So the renovation continues here at the Skypod. Natamaan yan while we were doing landscaping and yung mga gardening here. So again, forever pa rin tong process of continuing to improve our home. So love, this is my message for you. I feel like hindi talaga to matatapos yung bahay natin. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you click like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.